case this is your first time chatter, this is a D&D show where we mostly talk about how the moon landing was faked.
Yeah, which it was. You can see that there's actually no breeze on the moon, but they took a flag up there for a reason.
And there's some very problematic stuff about the Capitol insurrection. And again, thank you to anyone that supported us for 6 months.
Yep.
That you will be going on a list.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it has been. I'm my own person. A daring heist, a dislocated elbow, a poorly conceived bald character in a kilt. Strange things occur in Tummy Fintaloo's Exotic and Endangered Creature Park and Dog University, or Tafik for short. They say a dog is a man's best friend, and so it is also true that 500 snakes are a quite small man's flesh mech. Mr. Fintaloo has thrown himself into the driver's seat of a zoo cart and is yelling out to you that he's gonna, quote, get those fuckers. There's a big bloody pile of cash in it for you if you're in. The loading dog doors are swung wide open, very near to two chirping swallows who are hopping about in the kilt-wearing man's eviscerated guts hole. Hurtling after the thieves in the cart ahead, the wind whips your face in tiny whacks like a mouse dominatrix, and the dust around you bellows like the pervert she is flogging. The cart absolutely dumb-cunting down the road ahead of you, as if driven by a Trent, did not have time to winch in its loading ramp, which is currently flapping up and down, spanking the ground as if the earth was a troublemaker's hiney. So, this is where you are. However, I do want to ask, in the moments that the thieves were taking off and you were making the decision to go with Tummy Fintaloo, did you pick anything up or do anything that I'm going to give you like a minute of like game time? Real time you can decide, but it's like a minute in the game.
Because we're in a shed, right?
Yeah.
30 seconds actually, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You're in like a loading area, a loading dock for the zoo.
Can I very quickly look around and see if there's anything?
Yeah.
Perception check?
Yeah.
All
What are you looking for? Like what are you are you looking for something that'll be useful, or are you looking for something to tell you what the fuck is going on?
I think I'm looking for anything to do with the City Watch, because you said that they were dressed like the City Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
there is something to what was your perception?
I got a 14.
Well, I mean, you see the dead one of them in front of you.
No, that doesn't count. That doesn't
They're
count.
right there.
I wasn't looking for him.
I mean, that's what's there.
Sometimes, you know what? You're not looking for something, but you find what you need.
Sometimes it finds you.
It's also, I think, probably quite hard to search a room when there's a body of someone you killed in front of it.
Yeah.
When you only have 30 seconds to process what you did.
Yeah. Well, if you wanna do perception.
I search his body. Search his body
then. But that's investigation. That's not perception.
Okay. I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15? All right, well, you're searching his body, you're going through his pockies and stuff. You get a... Oh, why did I shut my laptop? It has everything on here.
And Naomi.
Oh, my God.
I was listening quietly.
Naomi, anytime that's shut, just so you know, Demi can't hear you.
No, I didn't shut it all the way. It wasn't a slight against you, Naomi. I promise.
She would never do
Well,
that.
I'm gonna take it that way.
Okay. All right, so you see a note. You find a note. You find pictures of like his children and his wife.
Yeah, love it.
And then just behind that, there's you got his wallet. That's where the
like
pictures
a happy
are.
family?
Yeah, quite. Good dad too. Looks like.
How does it look like he's a good dad?
Because they're like on his shoulders and they're all smiling and they're kind of doing that smile that you really can't control. And the wife also has a big round belly. And the
could
bottom.
Been a long time ago. You might.
Well, yeah, but at the bottom of the photo, you know where it says the date when it's taken? It says yesterday. So.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
So,
Maybe yesterday is his
print it
wife's
out?
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he got that printed out.
Maybe he's a constable yesterday.
And he signs all of his photos.
He signs all his photos.
Signs all his photos.
Me.
So you find yes.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
No, I was going to say you said I found something else. What is it?
Yeah. So you found a note, and it's very it's super cryptic, but it just says it has hey Eden.
Yes.
What's like a big amount? Hey.
Yeah.
What's a big amount of
you doing?
money in this?
Good, thank you.
In this.
Like
All right.
1,000
good week?
gold.
1,000 gold.
Yeah, that's heaps.
But what about like
I don't know, I don't
split
wanna
between
talk
like a
about it.
bunch of people?
Like between... Oh,
Feels weird to
Yeah,
get
that's still a lot.
Still a lot.
I don't want to be like a
That's
drain or
No,
whatever.
tell me.
Naomi,
All right, so
Naomi,
gotta be able to
Naomi's having her own fun.
So it basically looks like a napkin contract. if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it says it just has a number on it. It says 2,000 GP. I'm going to call that gold pieces. Fuck off. And at the bottom it has D. Pepper and then a signature.
Dr. Pepper.
It doesn't. No, I didn't.
Dr. Pepper. We're looking for Dr.
We're
Pepper.
looking for
There's a Dr. Pepper stain on the napkin, and it says D. Pepper. Okay.
D.
So 2,000. He was paid 2,000 gold pieces by Dr. Pepper. Got it. What does everybody else do with their time?
What is everybody else doing with their time?
So we're in like the.
Well, I was.
You're about to, in like 30 seconds from now, after you tell me what you do, you are going to be in a cart with Tummy.
All right, so he's already got the cart. Rope. Is there rope around?
There's rope around.
Okay, I'm gonna grab
there's
some
probably,
ropes.
it was a holding area. It might be, it's rope, but it's not just like loose rope. It has like harnesses and stuff on it. So you're only going to get like, not huge lengths of rope, but you can get like, I don't know, 5 meters and then like harnesses there.
Yeah, I want to take a rope
I don't know
and a
if you know
harness.
this, but Demi has recently enthusiastically taken up the hobby of bouldering. So I'm very excited to see if some very specific stuff about ropes and
Is there a
harnesses.
crash mat?
There's a crash mat and there
I'll
are some
take that.
shoes that really curl up your toes
It's
and
weird, actually.
make them ugly.
Yeah, you check right behind you, and there's a guy there who's kind of looking at the problem that you're going through, which is that there's a cart pulling away, and he's kind of like, oh, you know what? If you did this with your body, that would actually be...
Yeah.
You can tell that what he's recommending, you can't do.
Yeah,
And
It's quite irritating as well.
He's like a foot shorter or taller than you.
Yeah.
And also, it's like a completely different center of gravity.
And when you signed up for the loading bay to come into the loading bay, you asked specifically if people ever give advice, and you were told they're not allowed to.
And it's written on the wall in several different places that you're actually not allowed to give advice because it's like annoying, and it's called like they actually have a name for it, but still.
Anyway, this guy's standing there, and he's being like, if you use
Are
your
you
heel...
still talking about bouldering on the cart?
So anyway, you're looking at the wall and you can see like a harness and a rope, and then you're thinking like, which harness and rope am I going to take? And somebody just kind of sloops in and very pointedly like takes the best harness and rope and like looks at you and then puts it back. Like, I don't know, maybe you want to try that.
All right, I'll take that one.
Okay, yeah, take that one. That's great.
Are there really signs that say not to talk? Not to
Yeah.
tell people how to boulder?
It's called beta spraying. It's
Ew,
like
yuck.
Yeah.
Obviously, don't beta spray.
It's
one
really
of the worst
bad.
terms. And
It's
no one
so
at any
gross.
point tells you that beta is like the term, because it sounds like a weird like alpha beta thing.
It
But
sounds
apparently
like a sex
beta is like the term for like knowledge of a course because of the old term of Betamax, like swapping beta. But now it just sounds like someone just trundling up to you and being like, I can get up the wall with my feet.
Like, okay.
It's like someone taking on the position of an alka skunk and then going ahead of you on the course and then spraying onto you because you are a beta and you suck at holding onto rocks.
Yes.
And that does happen.
You get skunked, brother?
Yeah, I got skunked.
You get skunked, baby?
Okay, so I've got a
Alright,
rope, a harness, and a crash mat.
Yeah.
Naomi.
Yeah. Wait, what? Excuse me?
You took a crash mat.
Excuse me?
Can I have them all?
You want Naomi as well?
No. I was just saying Naomi to go next. I was just.
I'll pass to
Okay,
Naomi.
sorry.
All right, so
Demi.
you've got a crash mat, you've got Naomi, you've got a rope, and you've got a harness. All right.
Great.
And I guess the Naomi comes in.
man.
Lucky boy.
Who could tame her?
All
Not
right.
me.
No, absolutely not.
Too hard basket. Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
How's the relationship going? I'm so unhappy. I mean,
Why don't you leave?
obviously.
No.
I don't know, but I do know.
I would like to. I'm gonna take Malcolm's kilt because I think he doesn't need it anymore, does he?
No. And he wouldn't even know that it was gone either. You want to take Malcolm's kilt?
Is he
Yes.
dead?
You don't need to.
Might come in handy.
Yeah. Oh, he's quite dead. There are
Yeah,
swallows
right.
playing in his guts.
Oh,
you can
yeah.
take. You can take Malcolm's kilt. Oh, it's probably easy to undo a kilt. I think.
Yeah,
Has
yeah,
anyone
yeah.
in here ever
Yeah.
undone a kilt? I think it's pretty easy. There's a little clip.
When rent completely like through by the griffin, they probably caught some of
I
the
always
fastening bits of
assumed,
the kilt
this
as well.
might be wrong, but I always assumed there was just like 2 press studs underneath the center bit. So I think you
It's
probably
not a
just.
speed kilt.
I think you
Hey
just.
Dave. Are you
Yeah.
are you just guessing?
Yeah.
That's great, Dave. You know why it's good?
You don't look at clothes. I mean, I'm sorry.
guess how
I'm
they
sorry
work. You don't
that I have a curious mind, Naomi.
No, you're right. Hey, Dave.
Yeah, but you're like,
Dave doesn't.
I don't know how any of this works.
No,
And
it's
there's 5 of us here. You know what? I'm just gonna say.
Naomi. The reason he doesn't know how any of it works is because Dave has set up a series of robots in his house to Wallace and Gromit him into his day. He doesn't know how to do up his pants. He doesn't know how to take anything off.
And it's all press studs.
It's all press studs. You know what's so great about making a kilt with press studs
Yeah.
is that you've made a tear-away kilt when really you can just lift it up and show your cock at any point, you know?
That's true.
It's kind of nice. Anyway, you can take the kilt. It's fine. You don't have to. I think it's.
the kilt.
I don't think there's any specific. Oh God, the Scots are going to be emailing me about how difficult it is to do up a kilt and take it off. And
Yeah.
stuff.
What's the clan tartan like?
What?
What's
Okay.
Are you taking? There was a sporran as well. Are you taking that?
Sorry?
Are you taking the
I was
sporran or are you leaving it? Okay.
Eating the what?
The sporran.
The little bag, the
What's
ball
that?
bag.
Don't worry about it. You don't know what it is.
absolutely.
Okay, you can
little
take it
bag in
then.
front of the press studs?
All right.
Imagine going,
For
like,
sure.
being on a date with a Scottish guy and going to the bathroom just to frantically Google how to undo a kilt. So you're not embarrassed when you come to the night's end.
No, you just like, I don't know, hoik him up onto the bin and lift the
Oh,
kilt
it's
up.
a
Put him
bell.
up on the top shelf and just get up
You
under
just
there.
did it.
Get underneath it like it's a pillow
You
fort.
just, you should be like, arms up.
Aw.
I just leave it on him like he's a crop top. Nice. You look like a lamp. What about
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need to take it off. Just hike that guy's skirt up.
Exactly.
All right, Debbie?
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh, how's it feel, boys?
Oh, this is
Yeah, not so nice, is it?
Gaming has become a problematic place. I'm going to go ahead and look around for something just like a strong iron. Go ahead.
No, it's nothing.
Clearly stuck, you know. You're
No,
stuck
I
on
was just like,
something.
what would be their version of that? And just like, I don't know, talking about a woman taking off combat boots. What is the thing? What's like the?
I think it's still be like tits, you know?
Yeah, right. Oh, it's like a bra. That's right. Okay, don't worry about it. Just lift the bra up.
You wouldn't be like, ooh.
But surely it's
Demi, we
skirt. Surely it would be skirt.
No, that's not the equivalent. Kilt's not like a skirt.
Yeah,
It's different.
That is
I think
every
it's-
Scottish person is saluting their TV right now.
Yeah. What are you doing, dipshit?
I'm going to look around for. And
Again,
what's my character?
pretty new
doing?
people. That's not an insult. That's the name of the character.
That's the name of the character.
Yeah, Dipshit's going
Hey,
to look
dipshit.
around. I was already planning to look at you.
Yeah. Sure. He did it because he wanted
He's
to.
going to look around
So
for.
romantic.
I pencil it in.
Oh my god.
Dipshit is going to look around for like a rod that they can throw through the wheels of the cart. If
A rod?
Yeah, any kind of like long metal pole or rod, because this is like a containment area or for the animals and stuff. So I figure there must be some kind of poking implement.
Okay, Jesus. Okay, well, all right. There are rods, but they're quite long. They are, you know, the type of, I don't know what animal, if they're specifically used for one, but they're the kind that when you want to keep a more predatory type animal away from you, it's a rod with like a...
The loop?
With the loop at the end.
Oh.
You've got
Okay.
one of those.
Okay, cool.
You should
So
use that.
it's
You should
quite
use that
long.
on Monday Weekly.
Do I look like a no?
No, but
I will not use it on my. I will not use it on my.
What is your
spontaneous
relationship
board.
to Monday Weekly?
We were about to say
Dipshit doesn't
child.
know.
We were about to say son.
Dipshit doesn't know, but Dipshit doesn't want to fuck this up.
All right, but if you
So, okay, I'm
lose
gonna-
the kid, it's your fault.
Dipshit's gonna grab that.
Okay.
And
And Monday Weekly just says to you, I can yell so loud that I just go to sleep.
okay, well, why don't you do that now?
And they do. And can I just say, would it be Constitution for
No,
the
your
eardrums
Constitution
or
save,
Constitution
probably.
save? Okay.
And hell. Okay,
How
so
loud?
they yell as strong as they can. I'm gonna go ahead and make a Constitution save. That is a 6.
Oh no.
And nothing else?
No.
Okay, I want to use the black one.
Maybe he'll be deaf.
That's a 5.
Okay, Monday Weekly was bluffing.
Yeah, Monday
wasn't
Weekly's
that
like,
loud.
Monday Weekly's like,
Oh, you did so good, Monday.
looking at you like this. waiting to see what you're gonna do.
Wow. Okay. Well, Monday's sound asleep, so I guess I gotta continue the mission.
All right. So, you took your freaking...
got that pole.
You got that pole. All right.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna jump into the
All right.
carriage.
So you guys are already in the carriage. Like I said, you're blah, 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 blah.
So we're in a carriage chasing the other carriage?
You're in a carriage chasing the other carriage, and I wish I'd like brought some music or something to make it exciting. But Tummy is So you're chasing this carriage. You stopped as soon as I started talking, but you're chasing the carriage. And Tummy is driving because you guys don't really know how to. It's a kind of a specialized car. I don't know whether you guys know how to drive. It's like a car, but it's kind of being pulled by what?
Is it pulled?
Yeah, what's it being pulled by?
It's being pulled by a couple of, oh golly, I forgot to look up what they were. Fantasy birds. It's a couple of, they look like eagles.
Phoenixes.
Ooh, that'd be pretty
That'd be a hot
fucking,
one.
that'd be like,
Did that
Phoenixes
griffin-
are like rare, right?
Yeah, that
Probably,
rare.
yeah. It's,
I don't think.
Well, sorry, okay. I tried to join in your little nerd party. I have a go.
It's all right. Look, Naomi, just for you. Listen, it's phoenixes, but they were rescued from a breeder, so they're kind of fucked up.
yeah, it's
So they're the-
phoenixes that are so fucked up that you couldn't sell them for the value of a street phoenix.
Yes.
What if they're like a phoenix, but they're part of the bad lineage that dies? Sure.
Like,
But not the second
You're
bit.
thinking
Not
of
the
a
second
bird.
bit, yeah.
What you're thinking of is a bird.
That's
Yeah, they're birds.
that's a bird. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, it's a bad phoenix.
Ostriches.
It's just
Ostriches.
Ostriches as well.
that's a fair-
Everybody gets a go. Tom,
I'd already had mine.
you had yours.
Okay.
Eden, any birds?
Emu. It's an emu and an ostrich, and they're friends.
And they're
big bird
friends?
friends.
But
And
they're
they're
so
both
different.
also
How's it
phoenixes.
gonna work?
Yeah, they're both also phoenixes.
And they're
Naomi's
both also
right.
phoenixes as well.
Yeah.
But they're sick.
job.
So if you do
They're
too much,
very sick.
if you fuck up too much in this chase, they're gonna implode.
Oh no.
All right, so
fine.
Implode.
I meant the other one that's you fart and you're on fire and you die and you don't exist anymore. What's
Spontaneously
spontaneously combust? Thank you so much, my friends.
Okay.
I kind of do want to see a bird implode, though.
I'll send you some websites.
Thank you.
Apparently, you just put a parasite
Okay,
on it.
let's just.
What you do is you watch
so
a
we're on the carriage.
bird giving birth. They don't do that. It's eggs. Fuck! Stupid! Okay.
No, Debbie, don't.
All right. No, I'm kind of smart. All right. What's up? What's up, Dave? What do you have a question about?
No, I don't know. You
you
started
going,
hitting yourself for saying no, stupid.
Yeah, I'm
No,
trying to play my game.
Dun, 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 dun.
How far ahead of us
Let
is...
Demi worry about Demi.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
She doesn't.
I don't. I know it looks like I'm sitting down right now. There's no chair under me. It's pure thigh energy. It's quite
Powerful
scary.
squat.
Demi, how far...
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm so
dun,
sorry.
dun,
Please.
How far ahead is the other cart?
I would say probably. And Dave, I'm not very good at distances. Okay.
Okay, well, just fucking gun it.
I reckon
Just guess. You can't know wrong answers.
70 meters.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
we know you have to say it in feet.
It's like 70 feet.
No, that's not. How many feet? No, metric conversion. So
No, so
sad.
100 feet? 70 feet. The DM said 70 feet.
Yeah.
70. It's 70 feet.
That's
Okay.
quick.
Why does it matter how many feet?
Well, I'm just trying to get a sense of how close they are.
Why does it have to be in feet?
Oh,
Because all the rules are written in feet. It's dumb. It's fucking.
like all the spells. Like
It's all
I can throw
imperial.
my throwing knife 20 feet.
Okay, I'm sorry I asked. Go.
They should make a version that's like annoyingly Aussie for us. Be like, what do they do when they make shit Aussie? They're like,
Who's swimming pools?
They make a joke about Lindy Chamberlain, and it's always really funny.
yes,
It's very fresh.
yes.
Very fresh.
Oh yeah. Oh bloody caravans and dingoes. Come
Dingo ate my baby.
yeah.
And Chamberlain can
But it
take a
did.
joke.
It
It actually
did.
do that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It did.
you're
That's not funny.
all right. It's not. you're chasing the cart. And Tummy is. I will just add that Tummy is driving, but he is clearly.
I know, and he won't shut up
He
about
will
it.
not shut up about it. And he's like, do you know that I actually got my license early in first go? But he is he's driving. He's using his snake appendages, which he has. So right now he has like a bit of focus because there's still the way that you've kind of gleaned at this point that when he gets very like passionate, either it can be like, well, that's good for him. Now he's focusing really hard. His snakes are here. Otherwise, it's just that he's distracted and stressed, and maybe they go away. The snakes are quite erratic at the moment.
What would happen if he got quite horny?
Quite horny? Bigger snakes. Much bigger snakes, Dave. Much bigger snakes come for him.
Just trying to understand.
And for him to control? No, Dave. Something else. All right.
Okay.
Try and guess what?
That's every boy's dream, isn't it?
He fucks the snakes, Dave. I'm feeling I have a little bit of a headache, so he fucks the snakes. That's what it is. So the snakes are a little bit erratic at the moment. There's a couple kind of around. There's two actually on fucking. I'm so sorry. Roquefort's face.
Oh, I got 2 snakes on my face?
You got 2 snakes on your face, but it's making a nice mustache.
Oh, very cool.
There's one in your hair, Vinegar.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
It's not necessarily. I just want you to be thinking about this when it's happening. Monday Weekly has 2 snakes in their hands. They're still on your front because you didn't take them off back at the zoo.
I should have remembered to.
You should have remembered to do that. That's why I gave you the 30 seconds.
Vinegar is sitting bolt upright in the manner of somebody who is very cool with the fact that there's a snake in their hair.
Bolt upright and very still.
Very still, shaking a little bit, and very cool with it.
Cool. Yeah. All right, you go.
Trinessa have a big snake like Britney Spears?
No, this was what I was gonna say. Trinessa, either if you wanted to just be like Britney Spears, that's fine. But it was gonna be sort of like it was going to be hanging like a stole, but you can have like one that you're kind of interacting with if you want it to be more pop.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's you.
Cool. So Trinessa is absolutely loving this, and Vinegar is at 1 hit point, and there's a snake on his head.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Good.
So nobody scare the snake.
All right, so you're about 70 feet away. What do you want to do? You can, I suppose. I mean,
are we gaining in speed on them? Because they do have the thing that's flapping up and
They
down.
have the thing that's flapping, so they're not. It's not ideal, because they didn't winch back in their little loading schlongo. Mm-hmm. So there's a latch on that's kind of dragging, that's making it harder for them to get away. But they.
What happened to the griffin?
The griffin's back at the zoo. It was fine because you guys freed the griffin. It's fine. So some of the other, some of Tummy's snakes just kind of, the more responsible ones kind of harnessed it, took it back to where it's supposed to go. Actually, took it to a different enclosure that's not full of children. Yes. And
even better.
And I put it into a different cage. Not great for now, but fine for keeping the griffin. Mm-hmm. So you're like 70 feet away. You are gaining speed on them, only a little bit. You can try and do something to help Tummy out. You can try and do something to slow down the cart. You can you just have yourself a little wank if you want, just in the back of the car.
Perhaps you reckon you got any more of that curative cheese?
Oh yeah, I could heal you. Okay, I'm gonna heal you. I'm gonna give you a big old heal. I'm just gonna give him
classic Vinegar, always thinking about himself.
Yeah.
I am almost dying, Teresa. I have blood.
Isn't it interesting? Isn't it interesting that always happens to you
Literally,
when the rest of us have just been walking around?
I was fighting.
Children.
There is blood coming from my eyes. Okay, I am bleeding from my eyes.
Yeah. How do you know that it's both eyes?
You're always saying that.
I'm not always saying. I only say that, Trinessa, when I'm bleeding from my eyes.
Look, mate, I've only known you a little while, but that's most of the words I've heard you say.
Yeah, he says it a lot.
Thank you, Tommy.
I'll be taking my curative cheese.
Yeah, here we go.
Right, the snake is kind of like it's doing a cute little swirl on your head.
Forgot about the snake.
Just a cute little swirl just on the top.
4 big hit points, Dave.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah, you're on 5.
D8 plus 2. I rolled a 2. Plus 2 is 4.
Yeah.
That's for you, buddy.
You're on 5.
Just say I never do nothing for you.
However, my plan
bleeding out of one eye.
My plan for the last episode. Could you please take 3 off of those hit points that you got back, Dave? I'm so sorry.
Back.
So I'm on old 2.
2 hit points.
Entonces hit pointos.
Okay, so you're on 2? That's great.
I'm on 2 hit points.
And you know what, but because you got the cheese as well, I'll give you this. You don't have your point of exhaustion.
Oh, great. Thank you.
That's good.
You're welcome.
Cheese.
This is good cheese.
So we're careening.
Vinegar, sometimes I think a lot of your, like, if you were less stressed, then maybe you wouldn't, like, people have done studies on how your gut relates to your emotional state and stuff. I just feel like maybe if you calm down a bit, maybe you wouldn't be in such a state right now.
Well, that's interesting, Trinesi, isn't it? Because do you know why I am constantly stressed?
I was never able to figure it out. It seems like you just walk around, you drink sand for some reason lately. I don't know what that is.
I'm going to
I feel
be...
like sometimes you do things to make your life worse.
It seems like you haven't really figured out what your thing is, and now you're pivoting to drinking sand.
Yeah, it sounds like self-sabotage to me.
Yeah, it seems like you may have been a gifted child that then when they got into their mid-20s lost that gift. Or perhaps everybody caught up and now you're no longer special.
With a quiet dignity, Vinegar stands up with the snake on his head, picks up his little sandy cup of coffee, and is like, I'm going to the back of the cart, and if anybody needs me, I'm going to be at the back of the cart. And then he walks to the back of the cart and then very slowly pulls like a crate. But it's just about the size that you realise he would have to sort of duck low underneath it so that he can't see anyone. And he's basically hiding at the back of the car.
Okay, great.
And just stewing.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna look up ahead and see if there's any bends or things in the road where we could possibly take advantage of our
there totally is. There is a bend coming up on the road. It's swerving to the left, and you see as the head cart, should come up with the name of it. As the thieves get up to the bend, it's not mechanical, but a very sturdy and brutish looking log with a hook on it comes out, gouges into the ground and swings them around the corner.
Whoa.
They've got like a Mad Max car.
Like a huge,
They got turning aids?
So they do a fucking huge drift around the corner, then they schlunk
shit.
that arm back into the
We
car.
don't have that.
All right, well, let's do the same thing. Let's
Okay.
do what they do.
Yeah, you do
Do we have any other kids? Do we have any other kids?
Why would a kid do that?
You've got, wait, what's your plan?
Okay, I'm going to try.
What, they put something on the ground, they held onto it, they turned the car.
Is there something
We had 200 of them. Oh my god.
No, we left them at the
No,
zoo.
you left it, and the Monday Weekly's there, though.
Is there a fire hydrant or something at the corner?
A fire hydrant? Do they exist?
How about just a log?
Just a log?
Just a small, sturdy log. I want to throw my harness and rope over something and hang on to that so we can do a cool turn.
That's cool. Okay, it's a little bit far away, so you're going to have to do quite well on your
hope
roll.
I'm good at throwing.
Yeah, there is. It's a stump, but it's like on the outside of it, on the inner bit of it, where you would have to loop it over. It's quite smooth.
Okay, here we go. 11.
11?
That's probably
Okay, well,
it's not
you
cool.
get it on the stump, and everyone was really proud of you. And you're holding it on.
You didn't fix it to
I didn't fix it to anything.
No, you didn't, and that's sort of the issue. You just sort of sticky-handed the harness onto this stump. You hurt your hands a little bit. You don't have to take damage, but you're a little bit embarrassed.
You just see me all throw the harness away.
They watch you as you go goodbye, and you throw the harness at the stump, and you guys kind of you take the toner. You definitely
We take
do.
the toner.
You
We
take the
take the
toner,
toner.
but
We take the toner.
it's a real loose toner, and you're
it's
in
flabby.
it's flabby, it's yucky,
We're
it's
never gonna
got
win the
mold.
Grand Prix.
You go real loose around the corner. You're kind of in the gravel, not on the road proper. So there's rocks. They're coming up into the dang cart.
No.
It's messy. You've fallen a little bit behind.
We should
Okay.
pit. We should pit now.
No, we don't have.
Probably about
tires.
80
If there's a pit,
feet.
there's going to be a problem.
You're about 80 feet behind now.
Oh no, we've lost on them.
Shit.
Okay, well let's just keep going.
How far away? I understand that Pims is sulking in the back, but with the hook, in a cool way, in a very cool...
You said that like I made him do that.
D&D
I
way.
didn't
No,
tell you to go there.
No, I'm just saying, it's very cool. But
cool way, a cool
it's
D&D
cool
way.
sulking. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah. But, so there's a hook at the back.
He's brooding like
That's-
Adam Driver.
That's the word I'm looking for. The hook's dangling out the back, right?
Of the thieves' car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's
Or is it sparking and dragging?
the hook that they used or the loading tray.
The hook the one they didn't stow that was slowing them down.
It's dragging at the back. It's like when, like at the back of the truck when you need to wheel something up it. It's like that, but it's like...
Oh, it's the ramp. The ramp is the
It's
ramp.
the ramp. It's a ramp,
Yeah. I understand that. I understand cars.
Yeah, same. Go broom.
So 70 feet. So if somebody was
80.
80 feet. And how long is your pole with your hook?
How long is my pole?
It's exactly 80 feet. It's
It would be like, what, 10 feet maybe?
Yeah, how many
The
is 10
titular
feet? Man,
10 feet pole?
I hate feet.
Yeah, this would be
I just want to say at this point that Trinessa has really good reach.
Oh yeah, like a 10
Okay.
foot reach.
3 foot is a
She's
meter.
got
I have a
arms.
10
3
reach.
foot is a meter. Okay, so
it'd be like
the
a 3
pole
meter.
is probably like, around like 9 to 10
I have a
feet.
crazy.
Yeah, cool.
So if we can get close enough.
I have a crazy idea.
Oh, you done sulking, are you, mate?
I was brooding.
Oh, look who's come out of his room to join the family.
Tommy, we don't know each other well enough for you to have this kind of rapport with me.
Yeah, that's fair. I was sort of trying to get in the group, but that's all right, mate. I'm sorry about that. It was a bit much.
Tommy, sorry, can I just say, like, you're hitting the nail on the head. I think you're fitting
I
into
thought
it
so.
well.
It felt like a lot.
Look,
You know?
all I'm saying is, how much you can't weigh that much, dipshit. What are you? 40 pounds? 30 pounds? Hot
It's a bit
dog?
rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've shaved my head. That would have lost about a kilo or so.
Oh my
Then
god.
you're doing it in Imperial, so
What
I don't know.
what I'm thinking is,
Eh?
Trinessa, if you take the pole, use as leverage, loop dipshit up in the pole, then you could probably use it as a lever and just punt the boy,
Just
punt
sling
the
it.
little child through
Sling
the
him
air.
forward.
You want to lacrosse him through the
No,
air.
I was going to do that with a kid, but then we ran out.
You
So
want-
let's do it with dipshit.
I don't know what I will do when I land on the
also,
carriage,
I
but
just-
I understand that I'm outvoted.
I 100% agree.
You figure it out. You're a murdering machine, dipshit.
I'm not a murdering machine.
We put him in. Yeah, they're an absolute monster. They'll just tear it apart. Last time I saw this child in a fight, it was in a graveyard.
I am
and they just
27 years
went,
old.
They're
Wait,
they're
dipshit
27
on Monday
years.
Weekly.
They went. No, I'm talking about dipshit. They went psychotic.
Oh.
The earth melted. They killed 20 people.
Okay, you know what? I wasn't into the plan, but anything to end this conversation.
He killed how many people?
Let's just go, let's go, let's go.
All right, so what do you tell me how this plays out then, the preparation for lacrossing poor little dipshit.
So I think me and Rockford are going to assist Trinessa
Okay.
to throw dipshit with the pole onto the other car.
All right, and
I think it's probably best, dipshit, if you like grab on kind of like an acrobat, you know, and I'll just fling you, and you let go at the right moment, and you can just sort of
Kind of like
topple
an
and turn, whatever you do.
acrobat, you say.
And it's not strictly necessary, but if you could do a flip midair, that would
Yes.
really mean something to me.
Then you will land
Okay.
on the cart and murder everyone you find.
I don't want to do that.
And then you will park the cart or just drive it back to us.
Okay, this seems like it's
Now-
putting a lot of weight on the plan on all dipshit.
Okay.
I have another question. I know we're in a rush. Like, should we take Monday Weekly off dipshit? I feel like we don't have time
You know
for
what
that.
I was gonna do if you didn't? Oh, Naomi! Oh, you fucker! All right. Do you want to?
Well,
would
I'm
you like
saying
to?
we don't have time.
I gently divest myself of Monday Weekly.
Yeah.
Like, see if there's a barrel nearby at the about
Are you gonna
dipshit
put it in
size.
the barrel?
Say it.
No, I'm gonna just attach them to the barrel.
All right, so they're clunk under the barrel,
Like a Lego piece.
like
I
a little
don't notice
Lego
that
piece on the
anything's
side of the
changed,
barrel,
yeah.
or a little huggy koala that you give your
koala.
aunties.
Yeah.
A little koala.
One of those ones you put on the side of a pencil.
On the side of a pencil.
Yeah.
Yes, that you
one.
give to all the exchange students that come to your house, and they're like, "Oh, cool." So
Toss me.
Monday Weekly is safe.
Uh-huh.
You are not.
No.
Bummer.
All right, so this is going to be. Are you allowed to combine different people's?
So advantage usually means that Trinessa will get to roll it twice.
Okay.
because of
Oh no,
assistance.
I know that, but I'm wondering whether dipshit also has to do like. Are they like? Trinessa is going to do like a strength.
You can be like,
Athletics.
sometimes you can be like they have to both succeed. So you
Yeah.
can do strength for Trinessa and
It's
dexterity.
probably athletics.
Would this be
yeah, athletics.
Are we breaking this up into a successful launch being both of us, or launch all Trinessa, landing all dipshit?
Yeah, that's what that was my
Athletics,
thought.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do. And are you saying athletics because it's better than your strength, Trinessa, or is that just what you want to do?
I feel like it is. I mean, dipshit's so small. It's
Okay.
just, it's more about getting the timing, I think.
Precision.
And
Do
what's,
it,
what's
do it.
lovely is because me and Rockford are helping, there's assistance, there's advantage for the
I
athletics.
was going to give advantage anyway because Trinessa brought up Monday Weekly. It would have added extra weight. It would have thrown off
it's true.
it would have thrown off the throw.
But
So
when it comes to the
Time to
land,
play.
it's all dipshit.
it's all dipshit for the
all-
land.
As soon as dipshit's up in the air, they're all alone.
I want to see that flip. flip. Okay,
It's time
I'm
to
doing
play.
an athletics
Launch
roll.
that goblin.
My first roll is 17 plus 5.
Wow.
22.
Majestic.
And then the second one doesn't matter.
Okay.
22.
Dipshit's hands are wrapped around the pole, and then I guess you're kind of doing almost a flag-raising motion, but in fast motion. Is that what you're picturing, Naomi? How are you doing this? Are you just flicking it?
Lacrosse
Yeah,
style?
well, I imagine I'll actually have my arms back here, so I'm getting that full reach, and then it's just like a like that.
Do you hear how many times I brought up lacrosse so people would know that I know about lacrosse?
It's very
and, the
impressive.
rules
You're a
and stuff.
chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone knows
it's like
you're a chuck,
lacrosse,
Kenny.
but it's more weight, so it's
Gotcha.
I've got to have both my arms going.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Trinessa is doing a big into the air. Are you assisting at the beginning, dipshit? Or
Dipshit is all focused on the weight distribution, I
great,
think.
great.
And also then making sure that they release at the right time so that they... And I think they did because...
This is one of
I
those
don't know.
magical moments, though, which you really, Dipshit should savor, which is when you start a new sport and you don't know yet if you're really good at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And if you are really good,
all right.
Come on, Dipshit.
So is Dipshit flying through the air?
dipshit is currently I think just because I think it's like you're prepping yourself from the start of the swing. Do you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
What you do with your body from
There's a
there is
moment
gonna
of,
is gonna decide.
Everything
So
Yeah,
cascades.
you got to let go at the right time.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Acrobatics
hang on,
roll.
come on.
15 plus 3, 18.
Ooh. All right. Well, then I want you to describe it to me then. If it's an
Okay.
18.
Dipshit is just finds the perfect space along the pole, and just as Trinessa reaches the apex, just bounces on their feet once, and then catches it almost like a wave,
Yeah.
and perfectly carries the trajectory. Landing, well,
it do a
not
flip?
landing
I
yet,
think-
but just gets that perfect parabolic arc,
Yep.
and then they're in the air.
Yeah. And once they're in the air,
flip.
No
The
flip,
flip?
I see.
No
They're
They're
in the air.
Flip, Dipshit. Flip, do a flip.
Dipshit,
Do a
do you want to do
You're
a
hanging
flip
out
fit?
there with your ass
Yeah,
out.
do
I'm gonna do another acrobatics
Okay,
roll.
do another acrobatics roll in the air.
Okay. That's a 7 plus 3, 10. Okay,
Okay.
so Dipshit's gonna talk. Dipshit clearly hearing the
right.
thing about the flip.
Okay, so Dipshit, as they are up in the air, hear all of the griping and groping about their no flip. They tuck in the air, and then they roll through the air on a wave just like a volleyball and go boonk against the wood of the cart.
Okay, am
You're
I
still there?
the top of the cart?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Now kill.
Take any damage or anything?
You can. I didn't want to make you, but yeah, you do take some damage. Just roll. What is I
D6.
forget the. Yeah, is it just? I think just 1d6.
Regular.
Right, you got
6 damage.
6 damage. How are you doing, Dipshit?
I'm at 11 hit points.
Heyo.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Dipshit's gonna.
Your forehead is bruised.
Oh, that's
It
so
just-
much
Try
of
to
them.
slow
I know.
down the cart
They're-
if you don't want to murder them all right now.
But really
Their
quick,
name
just
is Ipshit.
no, their name is Dips. Yeah, I'm
Dips.
really sorry.
It's Dips.
It's just Dips right now.
Okay, Dips is gonna just look over the edge of the cart and just quickly see if there's anything. Dips is gonna drop. Can they see the driver from where they are?
You are sort of on the top of the cart. It's not a soft topped cart. You're up there. You boink your noggin on the top. You can sort of lean over if you want to see the driver. And you don't have to roll for it because it's kind of like you can see down through the top. They're
Understand
not-
I
the
would like
character
to
is
do that.
Dips, but the chat has also started calling them flip shit.
I said flip shit while you guys were talking, and then was like, "Golly, I'm glad nobody heard."
Okay. All right, yeah. Dips is gonna peek over.
Okay, peeking over. The driver has not noticed. I mean, I think it's just all the bumps in the road and the excitement of the Tokyo Drift. They haven't noticed that you're there. It was not the loudest thunk anyway, because Dipshit, they are a small one.
I'm so worried about their little noggin.
Yeah, their noggin is it's so
I
much of their
imagine
body.
it was just head
Can I-
first.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Can I see the thing
Big
that they
Band-Aid.
used to take the corner?
Oh, you what?
Can I see the thing they used to take the corner? The big log?
There are not all that many controls in the cart. It still looks kind of sophisticated because it's like hardy and fucked up. But
Sure.
you can see like a lever. It's kind of like a I guess like a gear stick that on one side of it kind of has like a pointy thing. The one up the top has like a forward. That's the fast goer, and the one on the other side is obscured. You can't see.
Okay, cool. Would I know any of them? I guess I can. Could I roll to find out if I know what any of those are?
Yeah. What's something like wisdom or intelligence? Maybe history.
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 That is a 2.
Okay.
Okay.
You're like...
a 2 minus 1. That's a 1.
Oh, all right. So you look down and you think, that's a handsome boy. Wow. And then you sort of sit on the roof and you turn around and you look back at your friends and you go, ah.
They're just going to just yank a lever.
Are you going to yank a lever?
Yeah, just
going
drop down next to the guy, yank a lever.
Random?
Yeah.
How many levers are there?
Every lever there is.
It's one lever. It goes in 5 directions.
Goes in 5 directions.
Which way are you yanking the lever?
Yank it down.
Oh,
towards,
yank it
towards
down.
Me, yeah.
All right, yeah.
That's the action
Good
of a
intuition
handbrake.
for someone who can't drive a car.
Yank it down. A massive boot comes out of the bottom of the cart on a very, very big spring and boings it up into the air, and then and it's probably about like 20 feet in the air. And when it lands again, first of all, you hear Tummy go, "Oh my God, my horse!" And then you land. And the cart's wheels buckle, they break.
Why did it have that as an option?
The man who was driving has snapped his neck on the wheel. And with that...
Dipshit's done it again.
That dipshit has done it again. I'm so sorry, dipshit.
Well done, dipshit. I knew we could count on you.
I didn't kill him. The upsell killed him.
And you couldn't, did you have to kill the horse, though?
The horse isn't...
Did the horse die?
The horse... Well, you haven't looked in the cabin.
Can I go in?
So the dust is clearing and we all hop down out of it.
So we just pull up. We break. We don't crash into
Elegantly.
You break, you don't
Elegantly.
crash.
We've got time.
Dipshit is babbling, by the way.
Dipshit is babbling. All right, what is that?
All I did was pull a lever, and all I did was pull it the one direction that made sense to me that it would stop, and I pulled it back towards me. I feel that would be the optimal.
You've done very well, dipshit.
I haven't.
We're very proud of
You
you.
did a great job. That, scorched earth vibes. I love it. Always the same from you.
People are going to realize that this agency has a weapon and that we're not afraid to use it.
Dipshit, roll a not gaining trauma check.
Okay, what would I use for that? Wisdom?
Yeah, I think wisdom.
Okay, so this is a wisdom save.
Trauma check.
That is a 10.
Well,
It's like a level of trauma.
you believe what they're saying in the moment, but it's going to come back in therapy.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, yeah,
The horse.
the horse, yeah.
Let's go look at the horse. I'll run with Tummy to look at the horse.
All right, we're
Check on
running.
the horse.
We're running towards the back of. Do you guys all want to approach the wagon, or are you still sulking?
No, I've stopped sulking. I was
All right.
very excited by that. I'm back
cool.
in.
All right, great.
Brooding.
So you're at.
brooding. It was
Brooding,
brooding the whole
Are
time.
you at the back of the car?
Just to clarify, a giant boot,
Big boot,
like a big shoe, not like the back of a car.
How would you park a cart?
like a big shoe.
Came out of
Came out the bottom,
in the floor.
pulling it up.
Oh, boinged it up. Yeah, okay,
And
that
back
makes
down.
sense. Yeah, good. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So why do they have that lever? What is the purpose of that?
Yeah, boing stuff.
So I guess it would be helpful if you're looking at, if you've got a high plane to jump on that you're definitely sure that you'll reach. But if you don't have it, that happens.
You're just going to smack back down.
You could go
It's
up.
a dangerous lever
I
to
should have
have.
chosen left or right.
You could go up a small flight of stairs with that, couldn't you?
You can go up a
could do
small
bowling
flight of stairs. Yeah, you could if you did it gently
across
each time.
a small.
Across small.
Vinegar and I run to the driver's compartment while Tommy's checking out the back of the cart to see
Okay.
if there's any surviving drivers or anything.
Okay, and you both so
You want to come, row 4?
I'm going to check the horse.
Okay, do you want to come, dipshit? I might
Dipshit-
need you with...
Dipshit
Could get
needs-
violent.
Dipshit needs some... sure. I don't
Fine,
want to be
Trinessa,
alone.
let's go.
okay, and
Let's go.
Trinessa, you want to go? All right, you go to
Come look
the
at the horse.
you go to the driver's
Look at
side.
what you've done.
You go to the driver's side of the cart, and you both sort of go. Who brought this much jam? Why is there so much jam in the? Oh my god! And it's just guy bits.
no.
You're checking the back of the car.
Yes, for where we saw the horse go.
All right, so there's a door at the back of the car that they've shut. There was that they hadn't put the loading bay up in. The loading slope before they had shut the door.
I'm going to Johnny it open.
You're going to Johnny it open.
Yeah.
All right. So you
You still have that magical knockpick, which is like a magical lockpick.
Do I have a knockpick?
Yeah.
I've got a portable hole.
Oh, you got that too?
I just want
We've all got portable holes,
Fantasy
man.
world is so creative.
No one needs to bloody show off.
Knockpick.
I'm walking around with my hole all the time, bro.
I want to open it up. Is it locked?
You haven't touched it. Do you want to touch it?
I'm touching it.
All right, and it
I
goes,
get zapped.
ooh.
Oh, it's a sexy lock. All
This is
right.
the door. It's just going, ooh.
Okay, I'll massage it sensually.
This is really fucked up, but that is what you had to do to get the door.
I get it. I'm feeling it.
That is what you had to do to get the door open, yeah.
Good riddle, Demi.
I lean in.
All right, so
Your
the door.
speak friend and enter with touch the small.
Demi, it's just like
door-
scrolling
yeah.
pages down in her notes.
The door does open, and as it does, it pulls out a cigarette. How did Rockford ever get so smart? Why is this door so horny? I'm really glad Vinegar's back on the team. Trinessa looks so good with her snake. Dipshit, we're all very proud of them.